Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial, and we're going to be doing a medieval tower that you can attach to the medieval gate that you might have recently built. I was originally going to do this one, but as you can tell it's a bit unproportional. As you can see, the bottom is kind of a little bit too small. It wouldn't really be able to support a tower that tall, so I'm going to do some editing over here. So we'll do a sort of variation of that, but it might end up looking a little different, so bear with me. But anyways, to start off, once you have this wall, and I must say you should probably build this before you do the tower, just because I think this tower doesn't really look as good if it's just going to stand alone. I'll definitely do one that does in the future, but for now probably only build this if you do want to attach it to this wall or your gate. So anyways, to start off, you're going to go on that last block that you had your gate on and make a little gap in the middle. So I'll just restart this thing. So it's going to start off with a one wide gap, placing two spruce wood blocks. And then you're going to do a corner block with your stone bricks, and then do another shape with that one wide gap, and then fill the gap in with your stone bricks, just like that. And then another corner with your stone bricks, and then another oak wood block, or spruce wood, excuse me, then stone brick, then spruce wood, then stone brick. Then right here we have the same shape. So in the end it's going to end up making a sort of circle. It's kind of boxy, but that's what you got to deal with Minecraft. But anyways, we're going to raise each one of these blocks up. Let's see, we could probably do, we'll try 6 or 8. So that would be 6, and I think that's enough. So in total it'll be 7 blocks tall, so just add 6 onto what you had. And then after this, you're going to bring up that the stone brick blocks the same height as you're doing these spruce wood pillars. Alright, so now for the stone bricks, so let's raise these. And for now, we're just going to have them be the solid full blocks, but in the end, just to add it some depth and indents and whatnot, maybe make it look a little more broken down, we'll put some upside down stairs in there and whatnot. And it should end up looking cool. And also, just for the sake of the tutorial's time, I'm not going to do it, but you could end up adding in a bunch of like cracked stone bricks and whatnot. That would end up looking cool. Or maybe add some breaks in the wood, I don't know, and then stick a fence in or something. And that could end up looking pretty cool. So we're going to end up doing something like we did over there, as you can see with those little tiny decoration pillars. So we're going to start off with these cobblestone walls, and then we're going to go skip 3 and then place them. So it's going to be overall just a bigger variation of what we had on the other one, at least on the bottom, that is. So just do these all the way around, and since we are attaching it to this wall right here, we're not really going to need to worry about this inside area over there until we get past this layer. So here we go, back to this. So just put in your fences, and it's going to be a total of 3. And then, as I was saying, you can pretty much tell right here that that's really flat and boring, so we're definitely going to change that. So while I'm thinking about it, let's grab some stone brick stairs and change it right now. So you could do something like this. Let's actually make it like that instead. So you're going to have 3 blocks gap in the middle, just like this. So delete the second block, place in your stair, then delete 3. And then actually the 4th one as well, and then place that in. And then behind this, just to add some different colors and whatnot, you could do spruce wood, since that is the other color we're using for this build. If you're doing some other sort of style, you could always put in a different color accent. Or if it's maybe like a desert build and you want to use all sandstone and whatnot for this, you could do the lapis lazuli blocks in there. That would look pretty cool. Or maybe some red block. I'm not quite sure. But anyways, after you're done with this, take out some spruce wood stairs and then place it above each one of the cobblestone walls that you already placed. And what we're making right now is just sort of like a small little half roof, so just place some more stairs like this, facing inwards towards the stone pillar. And we're also going to do some editing on the stone pillar as well, just to make it look a little more beefy and whatnot, so it actually appears it can support something. So to do that, we're just going to go up 1 block. I'm pretty sure we'll do 1 block. Let's see, or is that too small? So we're either going to do just 1 or 2. Let me see. I'm thinking, yeah, let's do 2 because this matches up too well and it does like that straight line thing, which is not good. So do 2 blocks and then put in your stairs just like that, and it should end up looking quite good. And then just do this all the way around and make sure, oops, you face the stairs in like that instead of to the side, just to make it look a tad bit better and a bit more rounded out. So that'll be it. And if you are planning to make this kind of a standalone tower out in the middle of nowhere, just remember to fill this side in as well. And pretty much all the sides are going to be exactly symmetrical and whatnot, so keep that in mind if you do want to place this tower all out by its own. But anyways, now for the next step, we're going to be placing in a block like this all the way around. And like I said before, you could leave this open or you could not. It's all up to you. And then we're going to place a full block on top of each one of those. And then 2 stone brick stairs on the outside, just facing upside down. And then on top of those, just make 2 upright stairs, just like this. And there we go. So now, let's see, what could we do? We could place 2 blocks in like this. Just trying to kind of figure out what I want to do for this now. Let's see. This might actually not be too bad. And then if we go something like this, maybe. Oops. That's not what we wanted. We also forgot to place in an upside down stair right here, so do not forget to do that. And then place your spruce wood on top of that. And let's see, what could we do with those? We could go... I think the base is almost as tall as I'd want it to be. I think we need to have it go a little bit up to here, maybe. Actually, we could do something like this instead. And we'll keep our wood where it is. So on each one of these stairs that you place down, just stick in a cobblestone wall. Oops. And it should look a bit better than that spruce wood. So just something like this. And now you can place your spruce wood in where you wanted it to go. Or what would be even better is if you mixed it up and then did, let's say, we'll go up 3 for this. That should match it up quite nicely. Or actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. Yeah, let's do 5. Or 3. I'm debating. Not sure which. Yeah, let's do 3. So do this in the middle of the 2 spruce wood pillars, and then do the stone on the outsides. And these are also going to be 3 tall. So keep that in mind. And then also place these in here. So now is when you're going to start building on this side. So, and then on these corners, instead of doing the stone pillars, you're going to switch it up to the spruce wood. So yeah, so far I'm definitely liking this version quite a bit more than that one actually. Because as you can tell, it kind of looks like it's definitely more part of the wall. It looks like it belongs there instead of someone just like copying and pasting it in there. Not that that's what I did, but just how I made it, how skinny it is and whatnot, it kind of looks that way. But anyways, let's see. We're going to need to make this a nice transition, so if we place this block right there, that'll help. And same with on this side, so now we got a nice flow and it just kind of connects the tower quite nicely. But now we're going to start making this look a tad bit nicer, and I'd like to stop using some of this stone. We'll kind of mix up the color, so switch this to spruce wood and just do it on the both sides of the outside of that the spruce wood pillar that you recently placed. And let's see, what else can we do? Maybe one here and here as well. And then our next step is going to be to make this tower a little bit smaller, so just do something like this on each side of those spruce wood pillars, just going all the way around like this. And then just make it go 3 blocks up for now. We'll make it a little taller in the end, but this is just going to be our reference point. So now we have still a circle, but it's just quite a bit more of a smaller version of it. And then we can have our stone bricks in the middle. And also for this, let's keep it beefy. I was going to go with another little stair design, but we'll save that for a different part. Maybe when we want to go even smaller than it already is. And if you are building this, make sure you give yourself room to maybe place a door in here. I'll show you that at the very end, just in case you do want to do that. And then for right here, let's see what we can do. We could place this here, something like this. I'm just testing stuff out right now. So yeah, I think this could look pretty cool. So go ahead and grab yourself a spruce wood half slab and then place in something like this. Yeah, this should turn out quite nice. And then just do these on all 3 of the sides that you need to. We'll do it here for now. Actually, no, we don't even need to do that because our door is going to be there. But if you are making this a standalone tower, that's the only reason you want to do it on this side as well. Oops, and we did forget this one. So there we go. Now for a bit more keeping this little area beefy, we could do some sort of cobblestone wall right here, like that. I just don't want to really make this tower too much of a square, which is what these kind of do, so maybe we'll switch it up to a fence. Let me see how it's looking. Yeah, a bit too squarey. But what we could do is this instead, so just delete the middle block, and then you can place a fence in there. Yeah, that looks a hell of a lot better. Alright, so now, after you've done that, we're going to start kind of extending the tower to get a little bigger again. So, just let's see, we could do something like this, where you extend out on each one of the spruce wood pillars. Just like this, and then just go up one. And see where I placed, let's see where it is. This one, leave that open, we're going to switch that to a different material. Shit, we are missing... Let's do fences here like this. That gives it a bit more strength. Yeah, I quite like that. So now we just need to figure out a material that we want to place right here. And I think that stone brick may actually do the trick. So just place these on top of each one of those cobblestone walls. And then for some more variety, you could either do... See, I'm just not liking that. Maybe that instead. Because you kind of want to have at least 3 main colors in your build. And for this one, I believe it's the wood, the stone bricks, and then our spruce wood. And then some accents would be the cobblestone walls and then the fences. So anyways, our next step would be to kind of make... As you can see what we did right here, we're going to do these little stone shapes and then these pillars that lead up to the roof. So that's what we need to work on right now. And we could even do something like this where we start right here. So just place these facing outwards on each one of the spruce wood little pillar things that we did. And then you could place even another set like this. And these will kind of connect to each other. Not sure if this is going to be our final product, what we're doing right now, but it could be a nice addition if it does end up working. And then place some more upside down ones on top of them. Yeah, I'm thinking these are going to work. Let's hope so. Yeah, those are looking cool. And then for a little spike right here, just to match it up with these walls kind of, just stick in this cobblestone wall. And that should end up looking cool. And as you see right here, we have a little gap there. I'm not sure. Yeah, we may need to remove it, but to do that we're going to add another color like we've been doing. So, oh, we already have it. Grab your spruce wood half slabs and just stick that in. Or, yeah, stick that in. I was going to say we could put in our pillars right there, but we're not going to. Actually, we're going to need to, aren't we? Yeah, definitely. But one thing you could do, if you just wanted to have this with no roof, you could put in a floor right here, and guards could still defend this. But for this build, I'm going to make it a bit of a taller tower, and it's going to have that roof. So we are going to continue on with it, and I think we need to do something like this. So go up 5 blocks. So delete your half slab, then go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this. Hopefully it's not too tall. We may need to lower it down to 4. I'll see which side I like better. Because that tower is almost too tall. Let's see. Yeah, let's bring this up one more. So all of them are going to be 5, and then just connect them with a standard triangle roof shape, like this. And there we go. And if I remember, I'll make sure and show you the build so far in the default texture pack. I must say this wall actually turned out pretty good in those. Usually your builds don't always look good in default, but I believe this one looks pretty good. So anyways, our next step would be to maybe add some more depth. So just stick in some fences like this all around. And you can use these towers for all sorts of different things. So if you wanted to have a big church, you could also place a tower like this, or at least from maybe... You can use the towers from pretty much different levels. So if you want to just stick it on the ground, maybe start it here. But if you wanted to place it on top of a building, you could start it here instead. And you can use them for like church bell towers, clock towers, town halls even, castles, just loads of different things. So keep that in mind. If you do have world edit, that's the benefit. You can copy and paste them and use them for whatever your heart desires. But anyways, now for this roof. So we're going to start off with our... we could even do a little bit more of a Gothic shape, like this. Not sure if that's going to be good or not, or we could even do... Shit. Never mind, they're not really wide enough. Yeah, they're not. But I'm going to do a little test. Actually, I quite like that one over there, so we're going to stick with the standard triangle. Plus, it'll be a bit easier. So let's do that, and then you're going to start your cobblestone stairs, not cobblestone, but stone brick stairs right here. Then just go one out, same with on this side. And then you're going to do upside down ones, and this is where it's going to end, so right there. If you would like to, I personally don't think it looks as good, but you could stick that in. So we'll see which side we like better in the end. So once again, just do that same shape, and then right here is going to be upside down, then just go back down and fill that in. So that leaves you with a nice triangle shape, and then we are also going to do that Gothic shape that we do for the medieval style and the Gothic builds. And then grab your stone brick half slabs. You can switch these out for the fences, and then you're just going to place 3, leaving you that half of a block wide slit right there. And then you can place in, let's see, yeah, now just start with all the other sides. And it's pretty much just going to be the same exact thing going all the way around. Oops. Okay, there we go. And then just work your way back down on the other side, and make sure you don't forget to place in those upside down stairs, as I usually do forget to do that myself. Oops. Jeez, we're just messing up left and right here. And also, make sure and delete this block right there. Sometimes people forget to do that, because that's where we're actually going to end up placing some of our spruce wood blocks. Okay, so we're almost done. We got this side finished. Now we have it finished, and then this will be our last side, and then we'll pretty much be done. I'm just going to show you guys how to make that door if you do want to make this tower enterable. And yeah, I don't think this build deserves an interior tutorial, so probably won't need to do one of those. But the next step, I know we should be doing one of the Gothic builds for this day, because I usually like to switch it up. We go, I think it's the Viking, then medieval, then Gothic. So my promise to you guys is next week I'm going to try to build a boat. I'm pretty good at building them. I'm just not that good at making tutorials on them, because the way I build them is just completely random. And somehow it turns out good. That's probably one of my biggest talents in this. Like this tower, I don't even know how I was going to build that. I just went into it. Started building randomly, and somehow, so far, it's turning out nicely. So anyways, let's just continue with these little Gothic shapes. But yeah, like I was saying, we're definitely going to end up trying that boat in the next video. And it is going to be in the Gothic style, so I know I've released a download and done like a little show around video on some Nordic boats. But this one's going to be in the Gothic style, so it'll be a bit more civilized. And it's going to be mainly out of spruce wood, and it'll have like the common white sails and whatnot. Not sure how I'm going to do the sails. I kind of don't want to do like the flat, straight ones. I'll definitely make them as cool as possible. Ooh. And as I was going on my little tangent there, I forgot to tell you guys how to do the spruce wood. So you pretty much have, yeah, you should have all your Gothic shapes in by now. Ooh, and we do need to do fences under here. So there we go. All our fences are good. Now just place a spruce wood block, actually 3 of them, as you go around just like this. And then right here you can go up, oops, and this side. And then right here you can go up 2. Same for right here. And both of those spots. And then on this corner block also go up 2. So just like this. And then right here you're going to switch back to your spruce wood stairs and just place it like this. Oh, and we also did forget to place in these cobblestone walls for that little Gothic point. Like that. And the reason we don't just do a full block right here is so the cobblestone walls don't connect. And the benefit with the stairs is they stay in their singular shape. But anyways, back to the build. So you're going to go, you can place blocks in right here to make it easier. And then on the main walls of the little square, just go up 2 blocks like this. And then right here, just go up 2 more. And that should give you a nice pointy shape. Let's see. Does that tower need anything else? No, I think it turned out pretty nice. This is a little bit too skinny, so maybe we should add in some fences right here. Maybe that'll beef it up for us. So you can either do these fences here, or if you want these things to be even thicker, you could use some cobblestone walls. The only thing I don't like about this just yet is how rounded out the roof looks. So I wonder if we could make that even more pointy. So I'm just going to kind of raise each block up. So did that help at all? Yeah, that did actually help a little bit. So let's see if we can do any more raising to the point where it might still look good. If you go too tall, it's going to just look stupid, but we're just going to try a little bit more. Like that. Does that look any better? That's almost too much. Let me see if I can raise any more blocks. Yeah, we could raise these up. Same with this one. And hopefully this works. The thing is, if you raise the bottom too much, you're going to have to raise the top just to make it look less round. So it's kind of contradicting itself, but I think that actually ends up looking probably the best so far. And I definitely like it more than that other tower. So I'll definitely off camera switch these up so they'll match, because right now it looks kind of dumb. That's probably like or why they look so weird right now. But anyways, we're gonna try that little door thing right here. So you could leave it like this, I guess, for now, and then switch this to a stone brick, and then just pretty much fill this in with cobblestone, making yourself a floor. And I'm not gonna do it, but you guys could have like a nice spiral staircase. You can get in from the bottom too, if you want. And there we go. And then you can't see these, so we're going to delete all these blocks and just kind of make it look a little nicer on the inside. So there we go, and then just fill these in with stone bricks. And yeah, so far so good. So pretty much what you'd want to do right here is just, this is where you'd make your spiral staircase, so we'll just go to this block and then fill all this in with cobblestone. I don't know why, but Minecraft's playing some creepy music right now. You guys probably can't hear it, but it's freaking me out. Okay, so just leave this spot open. There's almost not enough room up here. Oh well. Let's see. So yeah, you come in here, and then to make your spiral staircase, you probably want to start it right here, and then just kind of work your way up. Hopefully it ends up in a nice spot. Let's see. Yeah, this is pretty good. And then if we just go around like this, hopefully we can get down. Yes, perfect. And then they don't really need to defend behind them. That would be kind of weird. So what you can do to make this tower just a little bit safer for yourself is put 3 fences right there so they don't fall backwards. But then, I mean, if they really need to, they can jump around. If you like make this on a PvP server or some stuff. But anyways, that is going to do it for today, guys. I hope you did enjoy the tutorial. Let me know if you thought the tower turned out good or not. But anyways, don't forget to let me know also what you want to see next time. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching. And as always, I will see you next time.